Hello, and welcome to 16 August 2026. Nope, that's the date. Here we are. There were gremlins in the muckers. A little of this, a little of that. No, you are not. You're not the one I want to touch. You're not the one that I want to touch. Yeah. Alright, let's get going. Hey, chat came back. They must be doing big things, but we're doing the most awesomest stuff over here under the circus tent. Please pile on in, lads and lasses, boys and girls, gremlins and ghouls. There are options up in the nosebleed section for the most spectacular workers and workers, because sometimes you just need a slow motion train wreck while you rubberneck and do other things. There are also options up front in the first row for the most spectacular chat, the one, the only, the peanut gallery. Eric tweeted again, and then throwing stuff. I did a thing last night by myself. And yeah. However, I think first we're working on this fluff and corset again. What you aren't where you're supposed to be. What we have here is my wooden busk, i.e. stop poking me. Alright. Let's get more people. I know. Okay. Pardon me. That wasn't working. Did you? No, hold on one moment. Please pile in, boys and girls. It's my show, the one, the only. I am Phoenix Lecturer because I am, and this is my social because I am so vain. I am here 3 days a week on Saturdays, Sundays at noon p.m. Pacific, and Wednesdays at 3 p.m. Pacific. I show up. Cats sometimes show up. We make stuff. I talk shit. That's it. That's what we do. But yesterday, I and the Sweet Dove spent some time with the bus and a saw because I was like, Phoenix, you know that there is another modifiable piece, and the original bus happened to be 1 3/4 inches, and yours was a tad bit bigger than that. So, what if you modified that situation after some cursing, grunting, and sweet sounds and scents of freshly thawed wood, followed up by some piling, because I didn't want to get splinters. We had to make it all nice and smooth. Hey, what's going on over there? Loki! It's just your sister. What's up, dude? What's going on here? So I have it. I'm too lazy to hold up. So please refer my hands, your hands, my eyes, your whatever to camera 2. What will be the busk channel? The busk channel in the center. I have applied some pins. Did not press again, but pins to my newly skinnied busk. There are strips of my my boning material that I keep around just to sew channels in. So I have one on each side, nested as close as I can into the seam, so I can keep the spacing down the whole length of it. Cause if I was smart and I was my grandma, I would probably hand baste it at this point. This is why I can see, well, the original was hand stitched. I don't have time for that. And here we are. But one cording foot on here. Wow, this is the worst. Phoenix. Didn't believe the gremlins. At least have to sit up straight. So I have pins along the busk channel, and I'm just using my nails to force the bone into what will be its pocket. We'll also find out, because if we fluff up, you'll hear the sounds of a needle breaking. Because we've got wood on one side and glass on the other. It's my tool. I'm just seeing if I can pull up my bobbin. Make a full stitch. No. Oh, you know what? I recall now. I stitched late into the night last night working on that piece. And was like, it's late. It's time to go to bed when the bobbin's empty. And you can't see anymore. Here we are. Oh, I have not yet watched Jess's little skit about keeping a clean machine, but you know, our stance on machine tidiness. I'm just using the same thread I had loaded from last night, but I think this shade will be fun. We're going to, I am going to, and you will observe, we're going to stitch the boning channel down from the inside, but after that, we're going to switch to sewing everything on the opposite, from the blue side, because it's just going to look prettier. So, here we are. I'm just making sure I'm pushing. I'm using the pins to nest. Hold on. Please, stop going through wood. Says. Not most people anywhere. Okay. Oh, and I need to pull my calm down. So I heard there was a hurricane in Hawaii. I haven't seen any pictures yet today, but I did see that there were some people like walk. Oh, the winds were quite impressive. Because theoretically, we're going to stitch, and then we're going to take another stitch with the bit more nestled towards the boning, and then afterwards, by hand, we'll pull through the cording. I think is how this is supposed to be going. Look at us sewing next to Lord. We should get a better view. Nope, that's wrong. And I'm just tugging and smoothing out here where it was a little not nice. And the key really is to just keep everything nice and snug. Alright, now we're going to change our side of the edging foot and do it down the other side. Somewhere along the line, but have from practice, I like to just always sew them from the top down to the bottom, the cording and boning channels. It's just a preference. So that requires changing sides. But this time I'll take the pins out and press against the... I'm going to change bonings because the other one is a sew-in and I don't want to accidentally sew in it. Be careful. And the top is going to get edged over, so I'm not worried about... I think part of my ears over time have been trying to forget that it's alright to leave some edge. Or, you don't have to start the stitches like at the very edge of the material. It's fine. Okay. Let's feeling the plastic boning on the top of the wooden basket. Like, no, you're not supposed to be there. My hand's just inside holding, smushing everything where it's supposed to be. Can't pull too hard or it will fluff it up. Where did you come from? Hey, handsome! Where'd you come from? Oop. Picking up the little silicone. What's up, sweet boy? No, I kind of made a cat obstacle course. I'm gonna keep my fingers crossed. And stitch, because I think we should be able. No. I was going to stitch the bottom closed, but I think there's another test we need to do first. Need to make sure we can slide the cloth in. I think so. I'm too sketchy on the inside. We're working so good. Welcome to Watch Phoenix try to move wood from. Okay. I think I need to sand the edges a little bit more smoothly and maybe make them a little bit more rounded to increase the ease of my ability to pull it out. You put it on and then you slide that piece in, so it needs to move freely. But here on the inside we can see, because I'm trying to be a nice hostess to you all, contrasting thread for the seam. So now, theoretically, we take the bone to the outside, slide it through next to and push, really massage the fabric so that the bone is pushed super close into the seam. It's gonna leave a channel. This one really is gonna need to be pulled. But I think if we use the right blunt end darning needle and pull, there should naturally be a little channel. The part to remember is going to be actually, I think the way that we're going to do this is so the top half of the channel, make sure that we can slide the cording through this where it needs to be, because we've got all this room on the bottom to faff around with if we need to, but where we need the support and the actual material to do its job is up at the top. What we could also do is lay the cord next to it, and we might be able to just do it all in one fell swoop. Now the real question is, are you an organized for your show today and pull everything close to hand? What do you think I am? Alright, where? I know you're not fun. There. Okay. Oh, one tub needle. But there should be. Yeah, my other needle case. Don't ask questions you don't want to know the answers to. Let me see. Needle case. Hello, hello, relax. Welcome, welcome. How are you? It's Sunday. There are cats floating around. I don't know what happened to them. We need to go actually grab that last needle case. Oh, hey, chat and cats. Yes, exactly, because cats need welcoming first, and then the other chatters, which, unfortunately, chat, you are representing. Oh, don't drop that needles. Alright, I need to take 2 steps that way to grab another thing. Okay. Why? Oh. No. Oh. It doesn't matter. Alright, whatever. We're gonna have one of those days. We're having a day, but I'm here. And if all else fails, I do have some mindless sewing, because we could sew straight lines. Because I stayed up late and, well, I ironed, I sawed. I need to get some sandpaper because I was using the file. There's a couple of chunky bits, but I made it skinnier. But she's a little rough around the edges, so she's not sliding through her channel as nicely. And that'll help, I think, to just skinny it down just an extra sliver so she slides into her pocket nicely. Set you aside so I don't. But I do need a needle. Where's my needles that I need now? Nope. You'll do the job. Hopefully. Alright, so here in my hand I have one giant needle. And I have the plastic boning. Here, I'll just slide it out so you can see my bones poking out. I'm gonna take the needle and slide it next to the boning. I'm okay. Like, I'm having ennui and hoping that finally I can get this project stitched and not rip it apart, because I've taken it apart so many times. Never, ever, 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 ever does one say and not regret it. This will be an easy corset. Those words do not belong in the same sentence ever without grave danger, or not danger, but you really run the risk of of significantly questioning your life choices. Yeah, And I didn't finish stitching. I have to get that necklace done. Can this needle is not really the one I want for the job. I would prefer it just to be straight and blunt, and this is slightly curved at the tip and flat and rather sharp. Not really the tool for this job. I mean, I just need the tools, and then tools on tools. Tools breed tools. It's like the tool gremlin. But the other thing is adjacent to this other thing, and they would go so well together, but I just need this one other tool to just round out the I can do all of these. I'm just trying to slide the needle through on top of the bone, and then we'll. Oh, ew, that was this hard on yourself. I'm gonna slide the cord through, and then slide the bone back through. That should theoretically be easier. We'll see. We know there's a garment that does exist. Not at all constricted with the techniques being utilized today. But I bet the maker did make funny faces at times while they stitched up. So I have a hold of the end of the thread in my right hand and the other thread with the needle on the left hand. Because I want it to be pushed all the way to where the channel for the center busk is. Now I'm going to slide the plastic boning back through I'm going to grab it because I also want to make sure that it's at oh hey George, might we pretend, especially because we have Alright. I think we might be making progress on this project today. I'm not tempted to, no. I can always rethread it. I'm gonna put the needle in my little my needle's in my little dish. Alright, if I forget. Where am I? I'm gonna push the bone. I want all my ends to be poking through. I hope I can see them. So I'm going to thread the needle. Okay, first off, I'm gonna look at that little earthquake movement to me. Gonna get our needle rethreaded. And then we're gonna start boning and courting, boys and girls. And laugh at myself if we decide to teach Grok to be more sophisticated with how we like our thumbnails rather than Grok take these two pictures. Even though doing it kind of makes me very much dislike myself as a creative, but then I'm like, but if we treat it solely as a rough draft and we tell it what we like, does that make it better? Does it make it just different? I'm like, oh. Especially because I'm sure that there's ways in the editing software that there's ways to do it, but it's the time, the knowledge, and the desire, the level of commitment versus laziness for projecting. I'm really trying to feel actually the recording. It's easier. I'm writing along the length of the plastic boning, which is why you switch it from side to side. The recording, however, I think that's gonna stay. I can smooth this part out so it looks nice. And maybe just bouncing from the bottom. Just the coating nicely. I can smush everything and separate everything also. Okay, forward. Oh no! I've missed signs of reaching. I've missed huge. Oh, what? Not everything's fine. Okay. Yeah. Oh. I had to free my bones for a second. I think I should have changed the size of the zipper flip everywhere. Alright. We are detached. Phone is really mobile. We are going to switch. And now, and you can see, at least it gives the illusion that no, mostly. Regardless. Alright, I'm going to switch sides of the zipper foot. The recording channel is in. I'm just going to continue to cut new chord sections and leave those alone. The bone I pull out and reuse until the full-length versions are installed. And I'm not cutting bones right now. Partly because it's like, I know I have bones, where are you? I know where all my other bones are, except for the bones that I wanted to do today. So I'm burned. Yeah, it's very, don't try to do all the stitching with the center buskin. You sew it and then you take it out as quick as you can because it's just gonna get I don't want to distort the fabric, the stretch of it, so you need to handle it and pull it into shape, but not overly. Don't be, you want to be just aggressive about it. Once everything gets started, you're just butting everything up against itself and sewing firmly against the previous line. It's really straightforward once you get. You just need to set yourself up for success. It's a great exercise to just practice how many straight lines you can sew without, and just get better. Slide my bone out. One half done. I think I need to consult the picture because if I recall correctly, there's something about some cording and such that's supposed to happen under this core area. Oh, try to look at the picture. Hold on, let me be super mean because you know he's not figured out or just added the page to show. But I just keep going back to the Genesee Country Museum, their pictures. Actually, you know what I think we're gonna do is we'll do the boning because I think the cording channels naturally fall out from where the boning is. Because there's going to be at least 2 bones in this section. Because this is the center that holds everything up. That part needs lots of support. I'm pretty sure that's what we're going to do. I think Bears also has just a single 1/2 inch boning piece, and I refuse to order more stuff, so we are going to use 3/4 inch instead of 1/2 inch. Yeah, well, we've got 2. Got one here. Cording. Alright. Let's just sew. Where did I lose my bone shoe? I need it. Don't do this to me, bones. There you go. Oh, right. Okay, because then there's got 2, and then there's going to be a boning channel. And then another boning channel. Alright, we got this. Oops. Remember to pull the needle up. Also, go back to the place where chat is, because you guys are super chatty, but the least I can do is pretend that I need it. No. Let's get comfortable again. Why does it feel like autumn? I'm ready to start just like it to be Halloween, but I am not ready because it's stupid. There shouldn't be Halloween candy in the stores yet. No, 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 no. Alright, let's just go. I'm not feeling supported enough. I need to make myself. Are you feeling unsupported? Do you feel like the weight of the world is always on your shoulders? You know what you might benefit from? You should consider sewing yourself a structured support garment for yourself today. Because Blamo can't make the world less heavy on your shoulders. But you might find that Blamo helps you enjoy carrying that weight more. Oh, poor Blamo. I'm trying to sew through the plastic right now on that another works. Alright. Just a little time with Susie and the Rippers because she gets jealous and she doesn't neglect to make a problem. I'm just stuffing the bone. You know what? Maybe because I've been brazen and I might enjoy my experience better if I take a moment and feel that the bone is really nestled up against the edge of the seam. And I'm going to give it a good pinch. I feel it in between my thumb and middle finger. And I'm just going to put a pin. Then I know 100% it's tucked where I need it to be tucked into. Don't touch me there. It's from here. Okay. No. I feel like we always make boobs. Yeah. Yeah. It's funny because it's true. It just is. I can't help it. I can't help that I need to spend time making jokes as I construct things for the perfect hourglass. Oh. But seriously, modern browser is super shitty. I do understand, but the audacity that is these new ads for it's like $120 pullover merino wool sports bra that you only need to wash once every like 10 days because wool is just magical, you know. Like, oh my mother fluffer. When you're gonna go, oh, you're gonna make them be able to make her. Yeah, exactly. Oh, Ellie, yay. That's right. I think we made some progress, Allie. I sawed down. I need to smooth down. We have a row of cording. I've got a boning channel. I'm moving on to the other boning channels because I thought cording will do separate. Actually, you know what? That's just as well that I did not finish that I unpicked so that it was flat, this bottom section, because it'll make doing the cording so much easier. Okay. Now, oh, there's. So I need room for 2 rows of cording, and this to be nice and flat. Sweet. Actually, my brain was laughing at this corset, like, oh, the girl who sat here in the West making an earlier costume for the 4-H Wild West show or whatever. Ah, the Oregon Trail. I think, and it's funny how they really tried to kill the spirit of the people who moved westward. And oh, the cording is done easier before the panels are put together. Too late for that. Well, they're not. I mean, I'm sewing out. They're together, but not together. This is just one whole piece. I haven't attached the sides, so everything's open, and I started from the center out, so everything is kind of open right now. Oh no. I got a busk channel. I really want to stick this back in, but I'm afraid that we're gonna get stuck because it needs to be sanded more. Yeah, so I've got the busk, a cording channel, a busk or a boning channel stitched, and now I went to this next bust gore. Scrap it. We need pockets. Replace the boning with stainless steel. I'm just sewing channels. I haven't cut, so I have steel, or we've got sprung steel. Do we want to do the sprung steel because I haven't used it yet, and why not? Cording can be piano wire for protection against zombies and nasty animals with claws, and make it all of boiled leather. Where's my notebook? Where's my pencil that I want to use? You were just here. Oh, come on. Don't. The pencil that was gonna let me down. Let's see here. We do there. That is a thing. Zippers pocket, but pockets for stashing things. Though I think we might be able to do little patch pockets. Zippers, no. What it would, I know, piano wire's thicker. I forgot an O and an N. Wire, cord, and then boiled leather. Yes, no, I can't spell and read and talk. Don't list you exactly. I know. You do get me into trouble, which is why I need a choice. I don't have oodles of piano wire, but I do have some extra guitars, but not enough to all be the same length. Underwear should not need pockets. I don't know. We're actually 100% it does, because where else do you have the spare extra super secret? You don't want anybody to know that you have it and you lost the original handcuff key. You need it tucked in there somewhere. Oh, corsets are not the item that binds us. We leave the binding out of the build. No, but they don't bind us, but they do support us. They just take a load off of your shoulders and just spread the burden more. Oh, and this side looks like a stack of Cooper Doopers because the bottom gore is still stitched. I haven't unpicked it. Oh, you know, okay. Actually, I think from here, I am going to do those two. I'm just gonna throw more stuff overboard. But I have, the bottom of this gore is still open because I hated the way it looked stitched, so I unpicked it. But because I did, now I can run my 2 lengths of cording very easily and then stitch over it, because the original just has a satin stitch, and even if we have just a little bit of the loop of the cording, we'll just cover it over with the cording, with the satin stitch. Problem sorted. Oh, oh, I got that one. Cording. Where did I throw you now to? Why can't things just stay where I leave them? I had a whole row. I think after all these years, and I keep trying to like make little piles and keep them organized, but then I touch something and oh, nothing stays where I had left it. Alright, I need to stand. There you are. Under my feet it was. I did remember where the needle is. So I'm just going to thread it and then pull through the two. We'll pull through one stitch because I'm just using the from the center outwards. Everything's just like my template guidelines. Yep, the original had 2. Right, oh, don't. Yep. Let me work this up to 2. Yep. 2, 2 bones, 2 bones down the panel, and then a whole bunch more cording in the side panel. Alright. I've got my road map for a few minutes. Let's stitch away. Oops. Let's practice threading needles again. But I think I think I'm not going to worry about cutting the thread too long, and that it's alright if I have extra. And I'm just sliding it through up to the hole where the gusset is unfinished, and I'm going to pull it. Move this bone because that's not where it's supposed to be. gonna push it all the way up against the other. Add. There's no reason why. I might add a couple of more rows of quoting underneath the bust gusset because the Phoenix never lost anything by having more infant support in that area, so let's adapt it to our needs because no, that's what we would have done. Have always done, and here we should remember to do. And relax, I can't wait till you get a girlfriend and you're like, come here honey, I need to make you a corset. Are you gonna do sewing bones? Are we gonna do steel? But seriously though, should we? The original had what? Didn't it have the whalebone? But I have the sprung steel, and we have not used that to bone a corset. Do we want to use the super bendy, flexible, protected? Why not? Did the pattern come with a step-by-step instruction? No, it did not. This seems a bit off. What did I do? No, all they have is a PDF for the seam, how they thought the seams were constructed, and then pictures of the garment. It had their measurements, and I was like, oh, I like these measurements. But I thought you said this is the same one we were well, it is off for construction because the original would have been hand sewn, and I don't have time for that. What else am I doing differently what might be easier if I was doing it in a more time appropriate fashion? I'm from a time where I don't understand the words in the usual fashion. It should have the boning and cord inserted panels. But my panels aren't sewn together yet. The only thing that's sewn together is my bust gores. Everything is open. I'm not attached anywhere. I mean, I take that back. I have seams from the center outwards, but everything's open. I just have, and then I sewed in the gores. That's all I don't know. And it looked like they had those sandwich seams, so I was going to, when I get to the side back panel, to make my sandwich with the pieces. I don't know. They had no instructions. It's like, what makes sense from how we've done things in the past. Hey, handsome! Come be my therapy cat. I don't want to get all fluffed up. Because we've unpicked this so many times already, because I dared to say the words this might be. I've not regretted it ever since, but boy oh boy, who is touching me? Sophie, can you come and sit with me? I really need My emotional support cat. Can you come sing me a song of the meowing times? Yeah, I don't know. I'm not attached except for where it started to become attached by sewing, cording, and boning. I don't know how to do it besides doing the center front on the fold if I'm gonna do the boning or the bust like this. Loki, come on and keep me company. There's no bones about it. The show needs more cats. Needs more cat, Loki. Come on. Here, I'll get this out of the way. Can you come and keep me company? Oh. There's trouble. Hey, trouble. Oh wow, and I didn't even go through the recording. It's still musical. So now I can. Oh, I'm so. Hey! Maybe you have any hissy fit over it. I think this new chair is the most comfortable. No, but it has proven itself to be more cat approved, and that in and of itself says you're a keeper. You're a purrin. Oh, let's go for a little bit longer. This is just my warm up for cats. We're not really ready to open up this next session. I'm gonna make sure I don't lose the end of the cord. Alright, oh now we can see. Alright, here's where the center bust is. Here's the first boning channel. Our first under the bust. Boning, bust. Cording channel, boning channel. Cording channel, needle and thread. The original had at least 2. I'm just going to thread it back. And I can see it's all open except for the center. I started cutting things closed because that's what made sense. Ah, these stitches are really shitty. I think before we sew more fresh ones, I'm just gonna re-stitch over at least into the cording channel because the stitches don't look very good. I'm not quite sure why, but I don't care for them. That's fine, this is gonna get a lot of views, probably, hopefully. It's everything. Anytime we can reinforce stuff and give it more stability, provide even more superior structure and support, we're gonna take that. Hey, Loki! Oh, is our bobby cat a big changers? What are you doing, Big Fluff? Oh, he's doing nice. Oh. something is wrong. Let's rethread because we are not in the spaces we're supposed to be in for superior stitching. Oh, that's what, and I forgot to go through and watch the video, prior Isabella's video. We like watched and then watched it sped up Caitlin Karen's video, and hers worked out just fine. So like, if there's something wrong, I fucked something up. So she also did hers by hand. Regardless. Are you gonna slide in there? You need to be snipped already. Let's try this again. Oh my god, the rabbit hole that I have fallen into that is Russian trapunto quilting and we talked, well, yes, and then that some of these ladies are doing the trapunto on the clear vinyl over a scrappy background or things that look like little pebbles if they're doing the pebble stitch, and how the vinyl gives it the piece that, I love it. A waterproof corset for no reason ever. Oh, it would not breathe and it would get so sticky. Oh my god, the sauna corset. 2 layers of vinyl with a poly filling. It wouldn't be a corset. It would need to be more like a pair of jumps or a pair of stays. Let's add one more line of hopefully not shitty stitching because the previous ones were disasters. Done a lot of ripping out on this project. Kind of over it. Yeah, why not? Oh, Ellie, waterproof corset for no reason. Of course, there's a yes, water sports. Yup. Vinyl corset incoming. Also, for the old-fashioned girlies who were worried that they needed to cut weight, and they're like, this is my self-warming sauna corset. This is my sauna corset. Oh my god, Ellie, the Lady River ride to the Raging Log ride coming, for fuck's sake. Yeah, I should have grabbed it. I am quite chuffed about the find. Maybe we are just gonna do 2 like the original, because we didn't change the size from the original either. If anywhere, it's gonna be too big, and I'm just gonna slice it off the back because the front is good. Anywhere, it'll be too big there, or I'd rather. That's the plan, and I'm sticking to it. Second row. So between each section, I'm pulling out the boning, but I'm leaving the cording. Why are, you know what? I want a new spool of thread. This one is not stitching nicely. Waterproof is good enough. Yes. It is good enough, which is why I'm glad also for the zombie apocalypse cargo pants. And I think that we might need to utilize it for some of the cargo pocket details, or as the top cover at least, if not for the detachable pocket. Or maybe we should just do it for the detachable pocket. To include some of the vinyl in a prototype way in iteration 1.0 of the perfect zombie apocalypse cargo pants that nobody asked for. So I told Doug yesterday, I was like, can you imagine how nice it's gonna be when you're sitting down or after you've been crawling and your knees have been kneeing and to have that waterproof layer that it's just not all like wet and clammy on your fanny. The whole rest of your pant leg is gonna be sopping wet, but there's gonna be that little quilted pocket pouch over your tuba area that is gonna be vinyl covered. Yeah. Yeah, I really want to just cut into that vinyl. I almost grabbed it when we'll have a play date with it. I want to play. These Russian ladies are making, I think, they're using their electric fancy, so hopefully, as long as I might actually need to pay attention to putting in fresh needles, because I'm sure the vinyl is going to actually dull the leather, or the, is this where I want the Teflon needles so that they don't stick through the vinyl? We'll cross that bridge when we get there. But, oh, and that pocket could also have a pulled pork sandwich in it. Ooh. Exactly. Well, the detachable pocket might as well have a pulled pork sandwich in it, because maybe you're leaving it for a friend. You needed it until you lost the reason for the whole leg, and that pocket became superfluous, and it was like, you know what? We're gonna detach our zipper pocket and share our pulled pork sandwich, because we have vodka-infused electrolyte, jelly knee and elbow pads. We have our concealed carry chicken leg. We now have a pulled pork sandwich. What else? Actually, there is a list. We have ramens. There was a pocket big enough for the emergency ramen stash. And give a pocket to your friend. Exactly. Because sometimes you just need to share a pocket. Assistance probably won't come with blue Kevlar helmets on, but it might come in the form of a detachable pocket. Yep, we're gonna go with that one. Alright, and I didn't like that other blue thread. Here we are, back to sewing white. Is there contrast, and are you gonna see it all over the stuff? Yep, do I care? No. I'm debating. I think I might do another row of cording online, because there are some places that I'm going to need to fill in a little bit because they used... Or do I want to just... Do I want to do another cording, or do I literally just want to sew another bone-in channel and fill that up and have 2 bone-in channels there? Maybe. Maybe. Oh, Allie, give it. Oh, give a pocket. Oh, filled with caramel. Blamo has it all. Blamo does have it all. All of the zombie apocalypse needs that you didn't know you never wanted or needed, they've got you covered. We have pre-thought for you. Who needs to ask AI for what you need for the zombie apocalypse? You don't. You just need to come to Blamo because we have product tested, disaster planned, and thought carefully for hours on end of what you're actually gonna need. So we've curated our special zombie apocalypse kit for the most important zombie apocalypse needs. There are the patented Blamo juggling ball blobs in one pocket. There happen to be concealed chicken legs, caramel corn, vodka-infused electrolyte ballistic jelly knee pads, along with our patented 4-liter jelly fluid rehydration station, where the liquid beverage is actually part of the flexible form for your backpack. Because why have a whole bladder to leak when you could have flexible forming for the internal frame for your backpack? It adds the cushion for your rigid form backpack. That's it. We've got it all. Come to Blamo. If you don't, boy oh boy, you are missing out. I've missed our Blamo, man. Okay. I hope that's not open. I also don't think I hate that I'm gonna add another boning here. It just filled it out just enough for the boning that started up here on the outside of this gore section to come down, and then it will just satin stitch this by machine after we get all the boning done. The channels stitched. That's what we're gonna do. Oh, Ellie, so true. Why burder the bladder when you can also burder the liver? Blamo has it all. Yup. We've got a burden for all of your needs. We've got support to help you for all of your burdens. Vodka rehydration station. Yup. Electrolyte infused vodka in a jelly form. Because sometimes your field surgeon has the sutures, but they don't have any numbing medication. So it's up to you to chew off your knee pad because they come in the individual vinyl jellies. You insert your hypodermic needle and suck it out through the giant 18 gauge needle, which does unfortunately render each pocket single use only, but you have a little bit of electrolytes, and hopefully you'll forget that you're being sewed back together without any other numbing medication. And then here's what the inside looks like. don't think we're. Oh, looks like the Phoenix version of how I thought the original's put together using Phoenixes. We don't know what we're doing, but we're gonna do it this way. You know what? I do need to free this bottom here because it's causing the other section to not lay nicely. Oh, Ellie, yeah, exactly, that's the spirit. Chew off your knee pads with Blamo. Exactly, that sells me one. I know, I can't believe how people are not rushing in to be watching this disaster. No, I already trimmed it. It's still this shitty layout. I might have to go through and start clipping and sharing all these little disaster ads because they don't know what they're missing because they don't know how badly they need what we're not trying to solve. Okay, somehow it's just not. There's a little bubble and something is not laying. I got a pustule on my corset and alright. We just hold it more straight. Oh, don't pull. Oh, thank you, Thread, for not pulling out of the eye of the needle. Alright, now we're gonna forcibly mash the boning up against the channel we've already stitched. Come up to where we previously stitched and deepen stitching. And what I've not been doing, but thinking I should, was to pull up the bobbin thread to help secure everything. Thinking I might end up putting in another row of cording in between these two boning channels in the center section here. I probably should have pushed the bone down to ensure that that spot was wide enough. Alright, let's slide out my boning. Get the other side of the cording. Yeah, this will be the test. Where are you, and do you slide? Oh, Ellie, this is why I meant it would have been easier to do the panel before stitching it together. Yes, you mean to have before you slice for the gores? To do all of the boning and cording while it's one flat piece of material, and then you leave room and set the gores in separately. And then you just have at the end have created the last channels. That I could see how that would have been easier. Nope, I'm not unpicking it. We're not going back. I will take note of this and laugh at myself and then disregard for right now because. But yeah, that would have been differently problematic. Actually, so much differently easier and then pre-reinforced. And then you just slice for the gores. But then how do you put the gores in nicely? without having that extra material. I don't. Oh well. Alright, before the. Yeah, that is helpful for the adjustment. It's right, because the only part that you're actually really changing the fit of is at the gores, because everything else is just stock. Next one that we do like this. That does sound like it would have definitely differently expedited the process and shifted my pleasure in the stitching of that experience. But actually, you know what? This is so good. I'm not even gonna use. We're gonna make a note here on the side. So channels for gores. I know they're actually. What I still don't gussets versus gores, but I already wrote it and I'm not scratching it. So channels before gores next time. And I'm just gonna leave a little cartoon stuff. Oh, Ellie, the gores are never nice. The left and right sides are never the same anyway, so no one is symmetrical at this level of it. No, yeah. I think it's next to impossible. Is a fallacy of non-reality. That does make a lot of sense, and the stitching would have been differently next time. I do, because how, of course we will sew more. Oh, but to do that trapunto quilting on scraps with the vinyl overlay, or trapunto with vinyl, I'm excited. You know what? What I want to do I dear? You know what? I am just going to add 3 layers of bones through this center section. Oh, it's not a fever dream. Yes, it is real denim. It is 2 different fabrics because I made a mistake and had to recut and then harvested the gores because I was too lazy to recut them. It is indeed denim. Ah, that vinyl. They're just using their open toe. They're like just dropping their presser feet, putting on a leather needle, and using the open toe C-foot and coming up with these little samplers. I'm kind of intrigued. Yeah. Oh, software cook, welcome. Oh, really specifically to get that pebble look. They're just doing it. They're doing it. They are doing the big flower motifs. How have you been, software cook? I'm so glad that you're doing your wrestling show. I kind of need all my boning in this slot to make sure that we've got enough room for everything. let's re-stitch this. Let's put a pause in this for a second. I'm so glad we're sewing structural supports because the zombie apocalypse requires more corsets. And here we have three bones about it. Allie welcoming the Rumble welcoming the Allies. It's so good when things are working, things work not completely shitty. Oh, you've been busy. Good. It's been okay. I'm still here working. Once in a while I'm like, Phoenix, you need a day off from streaming. But then I'm like, what else would I do with my time? I just can't help myself. There's too much to make. Though I was not afraid, but like, just as well nobody's lambasted me for asking Graf to make me thumbnails, especially yesterday. I was like, there's so many people here. Oh, the silliness. Oh, okay. Now I know what to do. Or how I'm gonna do it. So I have part of the all three boning channels being stitched. I'm gonna put the plastic one in the center now and then sew it because then I have the previous channel so I can just keep everybody all nicely touching where they're supposed to and not touching where they're not. No inappropriate touching. Let's use those words. And I'm gonna have to get some more. Also, oh yeah, we really do. Are we gonna have to complain that somebody didn't honor my panda token for the Turskapeber? They mentioned it and then glossed right over it. And they had the ability to just clickety-clack Turskapeber as an option. I'm a little disappointed. Relax. If you watch on the tube, do you get credit if you don't have an account? I don't know. I've made more shekels on Rumble. I'm not even monetized on YouTube. I don't even have all those things. So I don't really know unless you get. I don't know. Okay. Oh, Software Cook. I always say if you can't look good during the apocalypse, what are you doing exactly? There's no reason to be unfashionable during the most. This is where the ultimate form meets function. What do you actually need? How are you most supported? And don't compromise looking spectacular when shit hits the fan. I know, it is a Hebert, exactly. And then, so thinking of that episode, that candy tier list that he doesn't know I have such comeuppance about. When he could have just clickety-clacked Turskapeber in and it would have all been fine. But no. No. Because then later, I was like, hell, watch the VOD, and then took the time to comment, oh my god, I saw you drop that panda token to get Turskapeber. I saw it for $50 you can get like a giant tub. I almost was like, hey honey, I'm gonna get the $50 tub of Turskapebers, please. Cook, make sure to get lots of pockets. Absolutely. And there is going to be vinyl covered pockets to keep our ballistic rehydration vodka electrolyte jellies from making a mess in our pants. We don't want jellies to make messes in our pants. Oh, LA Nights were fabulous and functional. Exactly. They were. Squirting it, clacketing it, because all of the layers of all of the gabbards, no, that's not the right word. My knowledge of armory underpinning is not as rounded out as it should be, and for that I apologize. Oops, let me make sure I can stick this one all the way through. Oh, Sofferbook, how have you been? Are you all the schools that are I'm not ready for autumn. I'm not ready for any of it. Just take it back. I just want to sew. I just want to make stuff. I'm tired of participating in systems that are dead, dying, or a disaster while we just wait for the inevitable, like, demise of it all. Can we just be on the other side? I'm ready for my version of the apocalypse to just start now. Move-in weekend for the adult crotch goblins. I don't know why I have such comeuppance to that word for children. And why I wanted to read Crouch. This is how I accidentally wrote a story about a couch instead of a coach in school. And I've managed to sew something up here. Something's a little too tight. I'm just getting these out. The non-adults. I usually just referred to that set as the adultolescents. That 18 to 24, where they're, yeah, you know the age group. Oh, but we seriously need to stop prolonging the childification of these young humans, because that parents are still being forced to pay child support for adult children is silly. There's all sorts of silly stuff. Yeah, I did not make up it, but I've adopted it because yeah. I don't need to say more. Adultolescent speaks for itself. I think, yeah. Alright, can I free my bone now? Yeah, there we go. Yeah, I can definitely see how sewing all these straight lines before I cut this channel and laid it in would have been easier, but here we are. Oops, I shouldn't have crouched that. Alright, let's just finish up this last channel. Oh, what's going on? Oh, come on. I'm getting grumpy. Maybe if I stick it through the other end. Nope, did I freeze? Yeah. Alright. And this is why I'm very glad that I have a spare project. Not a spare, there's no such thing. But last night, I took out some scraps. I took out the ancient water-soluble stabilizer and a piece of this cotton muslin. I ironed, and then I stitched. And this is where we've ended up. So now I've got something else to just hang out and stitch with. The stitching bitch is not over yet. I'm switching projects. I was getting grumpy with that other one. So let's change our threads, put on the walking foot, and sew mindless straight lines. I think that I'm going to send the mummers the plaid piece. Oh, Arrested Development is very good. Yes. Yeah. Yeah. Oh, what is Portia de Rossi up to? Is she still with Ellen DeGeneres? Let's see if this thread will be less shitty now. Oh, now I want a frozen banana. I could do a frozen banana always. Always the money in the frozen banana. There's always money in the frozen banana. Yeah, exactly. What do you mean it got impounded? Whatever the section. Those whole jokes are so good. Like, we've lost the art of nuance. How the beautiful literalness. And you're like, it just, no, don't. Hey, are you being trouble? Are you troubles? I see trouble. You see trouble. I see trouble. He's sitting on the floor. But it is not procrastination when you have 20 plus projects to shuffle around, guys. It's not. It's relaxing for the brain. When the choices are end the show because I'm frustrated about one project, or I have a backup straight line mindless project. Also, it's a good marker. If I throw in the towel on the mindless project, we're probably getting close to ending the show. I just need options, kids. I'm just a girl who needs options. I can't wait for a huge en masse of the Chili de Arbos to get ripe. There's like 5 of them in there, but I think getting 25 and making the salsa is gonna be so good. See, exactly, relax. Right, if you're a maker, you know these things to be true. I'm not telling you anything that's like, oh my god, Phoenix is fibbing on our fannies. No, you know what I'm talking about. Living in captivity. Oh, right, yeah, a little digital captivity. The funniness that my brain thought, because I guess people like, the arguments of needing to put in your driver's license to prove that you are not a bot, and I just can't. But then this like push and pull between the most ferocious felines and Are you starting a first erection? I'm just a girl. Oh. I forgot the words. I'm just a girl. No trouble. Oh, distracted. Oh. Oh, digital captain. Oh, yeah. The transhumanists, the part robot bionic people, and then the human purists. You can see the tension starting of like, but I'm willing to share the data that's already out there to some company so for them to prove that I'm a real boy or girl with my driver's license, and I'm still like, I don't care that it's somewhere because everything is compromised and they're so inept. I'm not ready to just willingly hand it over to somebody else. So, whatever. I'm just sewing like 1-inch-ish strips because Elon is one of them. I'm not handing stuff over there either. My driver's license. Pickaxe would just take a phone number. I would hate that slightly less, but driver's license, I draw. I have lines. It's bad enough I'm stuck doing stuff because I have to. Don't make me do stuff because of the potential of financial gain when I don't know who you are and don't trust you. Oh, they do make issues. Oh, securities in the state. Yeah, these like collisions that they're setting up. The battle of estrogen and hormone replacement. Perimenopausal ladies, postmenopausal ladies versus trannies is the battle in the drugstores. And then you've got the online that I will give up security to prove I'm not a bot, that I'm a pure human, versus the folks who are like, you know, maybe I don't mind some upgrades here or there for certain advantages or predilections, what have yous. Ah, the welcomes. How are you, Synthos State? Perfect timing! Here we are. I'm doing some mindless sewing. We did actually get progress made on the new corset, and not just menopause has always been around. It has been. But when there's a back order in the hormones, who gets to get the gender affirming hormones if there's not enough to go around? No, relax, have. The movement is definitely new. Oh, you're doing good. Good. I'm sewing straight lines and being so happy while I think of it, and then get it all flush. Yes, the options are the same. Well, except for the transvaginal preparation. I think if you don't have an orifice, you might not be prescribed that version of the options, but it's patches, creams, injectables, orals. There's only so many options, and some of them have been on back order or are hard to come by. But I guess it's kind of the same thing that's happening with the WNBA. You think it's so open that the guys are like, all right, you said it. Now we are going to see. Now you make good on it. Something to say, if you don't have an orifice, you make one. Yeah, I think for me, that's where this whole, the line too far. But I will also admit, I think that we have it's so hard and sucky and emotionally charged, but we've come to a place where we can doesn't mean that we should in all medical interventions. And yeah, but that's kind of a doom and gloom topic, or just is. Self-cook, everyone has an orifice. Everyone does have at least one orifice. Yeah, you need a couple. Oh, relax. What would have aged women need hormones for? I would say old women. Why do women need hormones? One example is the increased risk of asymptomatic urinary tract infections. And you say, Phoenix, what? How does not having hormones give ladies urinary tract infections? Well, there happens to be estrogen receptors at the opening of the bladder, and when the body isn't making as such high, its historically normal level of estrogen, those receptors had enough to go around. But afterwards, that tissue can get a little dry and irritable. Sound familiar? And bacteria says, oh, we find you at your terms acceptable. We will thank you for your invitation. And for a whole host of reasons, in older ladies, they don't have the classic urinary tract symptoms of feeling like they have to pee all the time, or burning, or those physical things. No. This is a woman normal, and then all of a sudden, she is batshit freaking bonkers. Saying things that don't make any sense, like talking absolute nonsense. And she has some antibiotics, and she's back to normal. This is not just hormone replacement just for affirmation. This is, we can keep Granny from going bonkers. But we have no medical advice. There's nothing. We're not here to learn stuff. None of this is. Yeah. I'm just telling stories. Just for entertainment purposes. Sympathy. I just won a game of chess. In 20 seconds, he gave up his queen and peaced out. Maybe he had to go to the toilet. He's like, I can't sit here. I got other things to do. The edibles just kicked in, and this match is gonna be like forever long, and I got the munchies or whatever. That's funny. Oh, jeez. He played 24 games today. Yeah. He needs to go to the toilet and have a snack, I'm guessing. Yeah, that's like... Well, what did I just hear? Allegedly, Rob Reiner's daughter, what's-her-face, used to smoke 29 joints a day. Like, who has time? And how big are these joints? Because, like, 29 a day? I don't understand rich kid problems of having money to be able to have access to that much drugs. I don't get it. Sympathy. Get off the chess site and go to the bathroom. You're shitting yourself. Yes. If you're contemplating adult diapers for your day of chess, you might need to question your life choices. Especially because if you're playing on your mobile device, you could just take your game to the shitter. You don't need to leave your game behind. The walking foot for this type of sewing really 2 paws up. I mean thumbs up. Yeah, though Dove and I were joking around because, as folks probably have guessed, we're not a gaming channel, but we do happen to have some old, weird, bizarre board games, and we were joking that maybe at some random time we would move the camera and either I would beat him at backgammon or we might play one of these really old board games. What do you think? Do we dare break our streak of not a gaming channel? I haven't decided, but I'm like, I might. We could play board games that nobody's heard of. And hang out with chat. That might be fun. We'll see. Fred, are you in my way? Stop holding me up over there, Fred. Hey, handsome. We keep hearing me talk about you, but you're not showing up today. Do you want to? Okay, love. Alright. And then I wanted to reread that chat again, Simple State, and then I'm like, get off the cheese site. And I'm like, now you're just making me hungry. Get off the cheese site and get some snacks. Oh, you were outside. It's just as well that we've not finished the Mummers project, nor am I going to take it from its safe wrappings. Did I say I think I'm gonna send her the plaid piece? Because I wonder if she might like to rehack it for one of her book covers. Because I never know when she in particular, when I showed her the picture and she said interesting, that's either I want it and I want a closer look at it, or what the disaster of a garbage did you create now, Phoenix, and why did you spend time and resources on such a thing? But for some reason, my ego wants to believe the possibility that she wants it to reuse. So I'm gonna send it to her, I think. So I'm making another one for myself. Also, I thought it would be fun if she to practice the trapunto quilting on this, because they're also not just on the vinyl with the doing trapunto with vinyl, but also with, I understood somehow there. Oh, Ellie could make vinyl pants, then there might be no problem doing marathon gaming without breaks. Who would know? Oh, this is what the tubing is for. Oh, we're making spacesuits. This is the reusable tubing that then gets refiltered. Oh god. This is not how the self-contained refilling of the jelly pockets in the knee covers go. No, oh god. No. That. Oh, we're making the sideshow great again. If you don't think you are gonna hurl, we've not done a good show. Hey, handsome, do you want to come keep me company? Yeah, I don't know. Exactly. Clear vinyl. Nobody's gonna know. Nobody's gonna know. What do we do for footwear then? Do we have the little... Oh, God. Idea, we might make vinyl pants. There will be no peeing in your pants. This is gross. Oh, clear vinyl pants. Nobody no, I think that might be... What if it's quilted? No, okay. It's the top layer of the quilting, and it just adds the dimensionality and texture. Because I think it's gonna be like crocodile. Oh, Ellie, no, these would be the alternate pockets. Okay. That works, yes. Because if we had two different zippers that were the same, we could double check something real quick here. Yeah. These alternate these are the most over the cargo pants they didn't know that we were gonna need. We've thought about it. Doesn't matter. Zombie apocalypse, EMP, what the first inciting instigance is. At Blamo, we take the time to consider third, fourth, and fifth order consequences. It doesn't matter what started it. Blamo's got your back for what you're gonna have to deal with afterwards. And refillable knee pocket goopy cells. Keep your fanny dry. And to have the jelly in the fanny, why not just have it quilted when we can have it squishy quilted? These pants just get better and better. I do have half a mind to see on a tiny scale if we can fill these vinyl pockets. I'm gonna have to open that package and cut a piece, and we're gonna have to just do some playing for playing's sake. Nobody asked for us this. Oh, Ellie with vinyl pants from Blamo. Blamo really has your back covered. Can't call you in the Emperor's New Clothes. You're like, no, I got clothes on, dude. I see through your silly stories. Probably really do need a chemise under that one. It might get the stickiness of it adhering to you after a while. Oh, so good. If at least once a week you don't literally peel yourself out of the clothes, out of your garments, you have not experienced the joy that is a garment from Blamo. Because we are so appealing. Whatever happened to that stuff? That Bill Gates appeal shit that we talked about years ago. Are they still adding that shit to things? I've got cucumbers in the fridge. I need to make tzatziki. I forgot to soak chickpeas for falafels. We are having a squirrel moment. I just bounced around through 5 different things. All non sequiturs. What's the cargo pants? They just make me... There's just so many special food pockets. Because, of course you need your concealed chicken pocket. Time for pickles! Oh my god, yes. Yes. Yes, yes. I've also learned when the olives come ready, I still want a lemon tree, but why lemon trees? Stupid expensive comparatively to what I paid for my little olives. Regardless, I guess Trader Joe's has olives stuffed with lemon in a lemony brine, and I learned about this yesterday, and I was just like, that just sounds like too much work. Oh, Ellie, your cucumbers were hiding under foliage and grew massive and yellow. Oh, that does sound good for seeds for next year. I end up getting just the little local ones from the store because my success rate with water-hungry cucumbers where I'm at is quite abysmal. Like, yeah. I'm gonna have to make sure I save some of the chili de arbos for next year's seeds. They are so yummy and spicy, and I can't wait. They sound good, but when it comes down to, like, for zombie apocalypse luxury food items, like hand cutting and stuff, I was like, that just sounds like literally too much work. It sounds good, but too much work. We're gonna need a machine for that. Also, I was telling Dove, I need an olive press. I just need it now. I know there's no olives to press, but I need an olive press. I just need to know I've got it. Oh, would it work if I just crushed it in the mortar and pestle? Arbol chilies are hard to find here, seeds or otherwise. Well, if they stop fluffing around and making shipping funny, I could just... Do we need to do an international seed swapping? Oh, come on, honey. Yeah. Alright, we are going to have a emotional abuse support break. Oh, Ellie, just cayenne and jalapenos. That is boring. I'm surprised. I guess I just actually surprised. I had no concept to what to look for, but the arbol chilies are getting red, but the habaneros have not started to turn orange yet. There's a whole bunch of them, but they're all green. So you're seeing hello, handsome. Yeah, you think you've cleaned this one by sitting on it? The problem with some of these stitching that I can't. I have to like wash everything and then put it in the freezer lest I send it to somebody who's allergic to cats. That would just be a disaster. It is spicy pepper thyme. I think it's time to pick the first tomato from the garden too. I saw the evidence that it's distributing enough ethylene gases to start to ripen up its neighbors. I think I have to. It's a hard part. Oh, when there's just the one tomato and you're like, it's ready. I want it to be, but you know that the others will benefit if you just like wait and just make just a little bit more waiting. Yeah. Are you gonna purr for them? Sing them a song. Oh, Loki, you're too cute. You're too cute. But I'm so glad, Allie, that you told us about sew it before we how to do the next corset like this. Oh. The other reason I've been stitching, I'm thinking about a quilted kirtle and then that trapunto quilting technique. My brain's got too many ideas. Why do I have to do stuff besides hang out with you guys and make things? I need to fix this. We must fix this. I will share what I make if we don't have to do the other stuff. Okay. Oh, yeah, I don't think they can hear you. You are so dirty. Oh, are you beating Fred up? Look, you are absolutely distracting me right now with your cuteness. Ooh, but we're more than halfway done with the opposite direction. It's so fast how stitching goes when I'm not like trying to pack all the stitches on there. Oh, hey, Glitchy Face, welcome. It's been a while. Popping in to say hi to the best seamstress I know. I'm sure you just say that because I'm the only seamstress you know, but I'll take the compliment anyway, Jeff. I hope you've been good. I hope when you saw Audie, she was spectacular and that everything is just wunderbar. Loki's trying to distract me. Actually, Loki just wants snacks, and I'd rather just give Loki pets and hold up on snacks so that he keeps me company. Oh, yeah, exactly. How close do you want you? Are you feline extra close and special? He's ready for his close-up, Mr. DeVille. No, yes, exactly, Software Cook. Everybody pops out of the woodwork sometimes here at the circus. We're like, we keep showing up because we are cockroaches, but good. Do you think you'll let me sew this row? Okay. Alright, I'm gonna try to do a little stitching and we'll see what happens. But yep, just random scraps, a stabilizer fabric, and iron-on stabilizer. And then I stitched and stitched and stitched some more. But I think we've got that silvery little mesh fabric. We put together our layers, and then maybe use that as the top and trapunto on top of that over the scrap layer, just for the funsies. Software Cook, you were just all over the dance floor. Yes, indeed. Just strutting our stuff. Just a couple of chest isolations and figure eights and shimmies. Just a hip shimmy here and a hip shimmy there. Maybe some of those like Shakira ups and rotatories. We pretend we can speak all of the languages and just make a fool of ourselves, you know, even more of them. Fortunately, things have already... I'm just reinforcing stitches and just... I didn't want the tiniest narrow rows. I wanted kind of big and chunky stuff, so here we are. Takes less time. Get to a similar-ish result. Loki. You look like you're all tucked in to take a cat nap right now. Thanks for helping. I know you really did not care to. Loki, you're such a good helper. You are so a good helper. Why don't you look at them in the camera and encourage them to smash some buttons for us and to harangue the kind person who continually tries to thumbs up the show before I get my thumbs down, and how dare you? I see how sweet you're moving over. Software Cook! Loki, you got people generous, too generous. Thank you, Software Cook. I'd bring you stitches, but right now I just bring you the sweetness of Loki purring. You are so perfect on a Software Cook. He is spitting back, yeah. Alright, I won't pet you there. Oh my goodness, boys and girls. What? Loki, you are the king of distraction. But at least we sewed some stitches. Oh, you boys and girls. Too kind. I know, it's so fun. All the funniness with showing up and doing shows and all this la-di-da stuff. But then I'm like, you know what? The best Phoenix on Rumble. Are you sure? I might be the best analog one. Because one of us, either I or Phoenix McFury, is the second-rate Phoenix, so I don't know. He's by far the more high-quality button-pushing Phoenix, but he can't bring you cats. This one only has one. I have 0 birthdays. See, he has all the birthdays. I don't have a birthday. As you've probably noticed, I never make a big deal of one. I don't... Yeah. I don't have one. I'm ageless in my immortality. But it's good. He's... Yeah, I try not to steal his jokes all the time. Ageless, exactly. Hashtag ageless. Not as perfectly ageless as the tiny panda because Asians just are... Is it the MSG or all the gelatin? Oh, you... Okay. Oh, soft work. You boys and girls. You guys keep trying to make me blush and do things that are like, I was hatched. Yes. Asians don't crack. Exactly. Because where else do phoenixes come from? Phoenixes, firebirds, we came from eggs. See, I hatched from a Fabergé egg. Suffolk, not sure why I hated what I added. I don't know either. Oh, you meant hashtag, not at. You were trying to summon the tiny panda's other alternate ego. Hashtag. Oh, you meant hashtag, and you got an ampersand instead. Tiny panda goat. Yeah. Oh, glitch software cook looking for Asian damage. Oh, you might be worried that some Ting Wong is gonna stop by for a visit, and I will rest assured. It is some Ting Goot. Oh, software cook as the other resident Asian in the chat. Domo arigato. Okay, good. We've been... Oh, it's all gonna be okay. It's all gonna be okay. Domo arigato. Something wrong. Yeah. Oh, this is going to be something funny. Oh, glitchy face. I just remembered the Low Country Boil controversy. Now I'm less excited to be Oh, the greatest debate on the greatest food fight there is: shrimp and grits or Low Country Boil. Name your challengers, place your votes, shell your comments. Make sure you're not getting the cesium shrimp. Oh, this is the best. Oh, simply so. Oh, guys, are you looking at this shit? I'm surrounded by cats. So good. Oh, why not both? This is actually the real truth. That's what. See, we will come to the conclusion of net neutral because. Oh, I am definitely gonna keep sewing in this chair. What a day. What? Oh, you guys are the best. Exactly. I know. Glitchy is 100% team shrimp and grits. Um, and I'm here. I think both could be fine, but low country boil is just spectacular. Yep, little shit face is hanging out behind me. Oh, Ellie, I like a good food fight, but I don't know what side to be on that one. Yeah, it's a really tough call, and I understand where folks are like, Phoenix, I think this one might be too much. This might be a line that we don't know which side to be on. See, I agree, Ellie. Low country. It's shrimp and grits. You've got shrimp and you have grits. Low country boil. You have corn, potatoes, and shrimp. You can have shrimp in a low country boil. You can have glitchy, so the YouTube chat chooses for. Peel and eat boiled in beer. Oh wow. Yes. I don't think oh man. I've not sampled this iteration of a low country boil, but yeah, oh. Yeah. Lobster tail. Why just settle for one when you can have all of the options? You don't like seafood, you can have sausage, you can have vegetables, you could even make it the vegan one that's got corn and potatoes and carrots and whatever in the Old Bay seasoning. I think they're missing out, but yeah, Saturday low country boil is just a lot of spicy seasoning away from being a Cajun boil. Yeah. Pardon me. I think also, why slave over the stove in the kitchen to make shrimp and grits when you can be outside around a campfire with a giant picnic table and newspaper and trash and just joined together by the dumping of a huge pot of food in the middle of the table and sharing? It's just a whole experience. Oh, South also missing crawfish. You can put why Slavs. Why slave over the stove? Yeah, I've heard of fast food fight. They both involve the art of not being scalded by literal either boiling hot grits or hot water with all my other goodies in it. It is to make sure that the grits don't get stuck to the bottom of the pan for like 30 minutes of continuous stirring. It is, but I know. I was like, why Slav over it? That's what I read too. I was like, what do Slavs have to do with shrimp and grits? Like, I don't get. I'm lost now. Sorry. See, this is why I'm low country boy. I love. Usually I have like cornmeal mush, but it's like I usually think of it for breakfast. Why Slav over it? Simplicity. Yeah, I just put a lid on the grits pan, right? Oh, it's not that hard to cook shrimp and grits in the kitchen. It's not that it's hard. It's just shrimp and grits is something you cook in the kitchen. Low country boil. You could be out at the fire pit with your giant pot. It's an outside communal experience versus shrimp and grits is a solitary cooking experience. And I guess our today's representative Canadian, because horror cook where her stream is not hanging out right now, says Canadians don't do grits. Cajuns do grits. No, but Canadians corn mush. But that's basically grits, so I think it's kind of the same. The most Oregon takeover. Yeah, right? Yup. We're coming for the outdoors, boys and girls. We're coming for the outdoors. See, Software Code, it's all about the outdoors. It's an outdoor communal experience. Oh, Ellie, hey, if a Canadian tried cooking grits, they might end up hard. Just saying. It's true, this is where you end up with Johnny cakes. And maple syrup. It's the same thing. You know this. We're not gonna... Grits versus cornmeal mush. They are the same thing. Oh, Softer Cook. Oregon, where everyone is a lumberjack and a camper. This is where everyone needs to get back to being a lumberjack because lumberjacking might save Oregon. Because men need jobs, wood needs to be turned into veneer, forests need to be managed, and gay. Yeah, that's... Oh, what is not a toy for you? Somebody was trying to rabbit kick my stuff. No! Oh, I'm a lumberjack and that's okay. Sleep all night and I work all day. Oh, and I'm mothers. See, what is it about this long tradition of British men needing to dress up in women's clothes? Wait, why? I don't care, but it is a funny brain thing. Glitch, you missed those chats, Phoenix. Hope you've been... I have been pretty good. I've been fine. It's been good. I hope you've been good too. Yeah, we're here. We're consistent. People have lives and... The only person who needs to show up for our little shit show is me. Oh, but it's all good. Oh, sometimes you I feel pretty, oh so pretty. I feel pretty and witty and gay. Do 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 do. I'm a lumberjack and that's okay. Sleep all night and I work all day. Do 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 in my and heels and a bra. Yeah, we also need to... The sideshow needs to be the sideshow again. The day show... The matinee needs... Make the matinee kids-friendly again. Make the sideshow great. And let's just get on with it. Oh... Glitch, if I had that effeminate ass English accent, who knows, I'd probably cross-dress too. It's just funny in my head, because there's this, like, after the rugby and soccer and all of these things, like, it's just a thing of that they just do, and it's not... It's just, yeah, whatever. Oh, exactly. Bring back the bearded lady. See, but they are, see, in this funny push-pull, because there's that Muslim lady who's sprouting her whole thing, and how they're like, but I'm so feminine for showing off my metabolic disorder that causes, which is true and fine, but yeah, it just... If you know your act is gonna scare the kids, you know to keep them in the shadows until you know you're gonna get compensated. If you scare off the normies by shoving the sideshow down their face, they won't continue to stay and spend their money on the show that they find more palatable. Glitchy. I actually just finished reading a book about a really cool crossdresser. Ooh. We just finished the first 2 books of the Outcast Academy. Super funny. Oh, Soccer Cook, if you're gonna dress up like that, then the circus has plenty of work. Is it right? And it's fine. There's nothing wrong. I know, they're like, oh, blah, blah, blah. And it's like, no, it's fine. You're the... Oh, yeah. Here's the bald spot. I'm gonna fill it. That's it. So obey. I am thinking of more art jewelry pieces. My brain is thinking of templates for the whole disaster that is handbags and all the closures. Because I just harvest them. Bag making just seems so expensive so quickly with all of the hardware for bags. Oh, but this one lady did belts and the trapunto with the vinyl. I know some of you are like, Phoenix, you keep saying these words and I have no visual understanding. Oh, I'll show you at some point. You don't press me. Hashtag you don't press me. Wow, we cannot hold a key in our buckets today. Oh, but that's good. What a much better show. It's so funny a difference a day makes. Some days the tech gremlins, actually, because I was trying to I did some quiet filming yesterday, and I was gonna do it to upload it as a private show, but Rumble, again, they were doing some upgrades and something big is coming because it wouldn't let me click the buttons, and then somebody else was like, oh yeah, the RTMPS is not broken right now. Can I just please get somebody? I feel like a broken record. Has it really been 4 years that I'm like, Rumble, you know when you're doing big upgrades behind the scenes. Can not a single person send a post that you can repeat that says we're good? Users may experience some service disruptions due to upgrade. Just make a post. Oh, Ellie, with all the talk of supply chain issues, people should have stocked up on the goods they needed. Yeah, I'm really very much so. Because your zombie apocalypse experience will vary. It's so to be there will not be a one size fits all experience, but clean, potable drinking water. Cause all the you've got software cook. You've got lots of toilet paper. That's the least of my worries. I just want food. What goods am I needing? I haven't been here in a while. The zombie apocalypse is here. It is food. Oh, water. And did you figure out some way to have a solar hookup for your refrigerator for your refrigerated medications? Make sure that you've got cold storage for them if you happen to have enough that you've got some around. Or I see you, my insulin diabetics. Your insulin needs to stay cold. Make sure that you can do that and that you've stocked. Oh, Ellie, it will get much worse. I know. Glitch, you absolutely forgot about doing everything. That's alright, you showed back up. The disaster is still here. There's still time, but your mileage for when things are gonna get more funny is... There't not a one time frame for things. I'm kind of... It is very easy to do, Glitch. So easy. You were lulled into a false sense of security again. Yeah, it's so well, and it's you can't be so finding the balance of being prepared and not be and being vigilant, but not so hyper vigilant that you're on edge and apathetical. But then also you need time to have mind candy to just not be at the shit show. Go to a gaming show. Go where there's games, where there's laughs, where you're not at the doom and gloom show at the circus. Nah, it'll just be a thing. I just want to have water for my plants, and then so disappointed that's here about the emerald ash borer, and that it likes olive trees, and I'm like, oh my god, it's a good thing my olive trees are little enough, but damn it, another invasive species to have to worry about. Not interested. Software cook, mind candy for the mental mastication, exactly. Sometimes you need a break in between mental mastication moments, because it's just so... we're just so much to digest that we might explode brains sometimes if we're not careful. You have to masticate it to your own moment with your own momentum. Not all. It tastes like Terska-Peber. Oh yeah, it does. Actually, that was what I was. Oh, brain holes. The chili de arbo. Cook it down, infuse it into an oil, take our 0-calorie monk fruit sugar erythritol with our candy thermometer, and use our homegrown chili de arbos to try to make diabetic friendly Terska-Pebers. Because this has been on our minds since last year. And for some reason, I'm already thinking of spooky season stuff. Why not think about Christmas candy now while we're at it too? Right? See, that's... yeah. Let's... yeah. Yeah. This has been on our to-do list. I have a source of peppers. I've got a source... But you know what we can do? Instead of macerating the peppers in just plain olive oil, we can use mustard oil, because it also has a little spiciness to the bottom notes of it, but we'll macerate, not masticate, we're going to macerate peppers. Yeah, see? And then we'll use the zero sugar, the diabetic sugar, and we'll have diabetic Terska-Pebers from the circus. See, thank you so much, Fight Like Hell, for bringing us the Terska-Peber, and thank you, erythritol and candy thermometers. But also, actually, now is probably not the worst time to try to make candy because it's hot and dry. Guilt-free. Yes, we're gonna because we're gonna need to find a new name for them. But because I think if we just melt it to the hardball stage and then add the stuff, like I think this is doable. I think we can make this. Glitchy. I said, yeah, chat, but diabetic Terska-Peber is low-key terrifying. Because you're not going to be able to keep your hands out of the sack that is diabetic Terska-Pebers. Because they are going to be the best. We'll have to test the bathroom rush test. Honestly. What the over-under to Phoenix's homemade Terska-Peber knockoffs or Taco Hell? What sends you to the bed? What sends you to the shitter faster? Phoenix or Taco Hell? And we are all... oh man, I stitched my secondary stitching project already. Do not eat the whole meat. Oh god, not for your weight cutting needs. Yes, and then from here, this is just our our first iteration. I think we're going to get some of the filler layers, add a line of sheer stuff, and do some more quilting on top of it. But yeah, if you're worried that might not be safe for folks with history or active bleeding ulcers or active inflammatory bowel conditions. Oh my god, we could use beets as a coloring and then you'll shit red on top of it and not know whether you're bleeding or it's the beets and the beets. Oh god. Oh gosh. Oh, we can make it a dark, constant cook down the beet pigment as a concentrate. Oh, this is the most evilest, safest diabetic candy. Oh my god. Oh no. Oh, glitchy. Oh well, I have active bleeding ulcers. Carp and crap. Yeah, exactly. It's the crap that causes you to carp. Maybe it won't be that bad, but they're not the spiciest. I think if we infuse the mustard oil with the chili de arbo and some habaneros, because we'll have to do an infused oil, because if we just did a maceration of the whole pepper, it might make the texture funny. Hello, Mona! I hope you are good. It's been a while. I hope things have been good, I've just been playing with some patchworking because I keep coming back to random shit. Oh, glitch. I hope most candy is made with the philosophy of maybe it won't be that bad. Exactly. It won't be that bad. It won't be the worst thing you've ever put in your mouth. The Circus from Blamos, Terskapever, Fizz, red beet coloring, and the guarantee. If it doesn't clean you out, you didn't have anything in there. Oh, you had a fall inmate. Oh, that's terrible. Ugh. Balance exercises and I'm afraid that one of the cats would just like trip me one of these days and I'm gonna hurt myself again. Ah, glitch chat. What's the worst thing you'll ever put in your mouth? Now I'm curious. See, worst is a moving goalpost. Liverwurst is not the worst. I have not yet gone out with the prairie oyster, so I've eaten real oysters, but the prairie oyster, I'm not sure about that one. Good thing I have one more random project. I have not eaten that many. You don't like organ meats. That will do it. I have in this tin 1.5-inch squares because I'm always questioning my life choices. See, that is so funny, Software Cook. I've never eaten prairie oysters, aka fried cow testicles, but my grandma used to make chicken liver pate with the most beautiful radish roses, so I don't mind. Yeah, I'll take chicken liver pate. Fried bull's balls. Now that confuses me a little. Oh, it's gonna be the glitches calling it out on cilantro is is a food too far. That's funny. And I won't do that. I miss my grandma's gefilte fish. I just miss like old-fashioned food with the anti-cilantro. Yep. I wonder what the rates of cilantro soap and if there's a correlation between cilantro soap tasters and folks who don't have the enzyme to break down asparagus. Softer cook might as well swish some soap in your mouth. That's what people say. This is not the foot I'm looking for. You're not the foot I'm looking for. Oh, well, I'm glad you're feeling a little bit better to stop by this disastrous phone. We're still here because sewing and making stuff is way more effective than spending money on bullshit therapy. Oh, I don't have any issue with cilantro either. Oh, glitch, I thought she was gonna say, I wonder if there's a correlation between cilantro soap tasters and people who like shrimp and grits. No, couldn't farm your your Oro that hard for you. No. No. Oh, now I am just gonna I'm gonna sew just for a little bit longer, because it's been a while since we've been into almost 3 hours, so we're so close. I've got 5 more minutes before my back molars are gonna float away, and my gastric gremlins will be grouchy. And I'm gonna have to fix something about it. Oregon lumberjacks, Florida's got Ora farmers. Right. Exactly. Yes. Allie's back to see that Mona popped by. I've just, last but not least, here, Allie, we are done for now. But we might use this to practice that trapunto. Are people still doing trapunto technique? Did that just like fall by the wayside because folks are like, why do we want to do that? Exactly, Allie. You say you've never had grits, but have you had Johnny cakes? Because if you've had a Johnny cake, then you've had basically the same thing. Let's see here. Allie doesn't like cilantro. It doesn't taste like soap. It just tastes like dirt. Well, that is also a reason to. You don't have to want dirt in your mouth. Oh, just some nice chicken tacos with spicy mayo, cilantro all over the damn thing. Oh my god, yeah. Did you hear that gastric gremlin being grouchy? Oh. I think I'm just gonna strip these and not bother starting and stopping. Oh, the grits. I thought you just said the grits whisperer. Let's get back to the actual comment. Oh, Allie, please have some good grits. I hear there's a correlation between cilantro haters and grits lovers. Oh, folks be missing for a while, but they come back just because the great grits v low country boil debate, the hottest, most spiciest topic on the internet that you didn't know you needed to have pick a side for. Oh, TTFN Software Cook, thank you so much for your kindness and stopping by our little shit show. I hope you're back soon, and if not, I hope you're having fun. Oh, I have fun with your sports show. Be good with your wrestling shows. Oh, Mona, Mona's not a fan either. Alright, since I like grits and cilantro, yeah, maybe not together. That would be... But I mean, cilantro and rice? Why not? It's just a great... I could see it. It's fine. Oh, right, just not... Oh, TTFN? Well, that's alright. We're just going to be here for a few more minutes, too, because I am so hungry. Really, it's my molars. Oh, so you're probably saying, Phoenix, why are you doing these different things? So let me show you what I'm thinking. Well, besides that, now that I've got some ideas, I can probably sketch my own better Firebird instead of Grok's version. Alright, TTFN, since maybe we'll just have to flavor for 2 more minutes, because since everybody's hungry. Oh, you like lime juice on your rice. That's a good one too, Mona. All the thanks, all the good well wishes. You guys are so polite. It's so great. Which I need. Bye. Nice seeing you, Syntha State. Indeed, indeed. Do I? No. Here I have my sketching of a kirtle. It's going to have laces up the front and then detachable sleeves. But I thought it would be fun to have it be 2 1-inch squares for the waist section, and then for these little triangles, like the patchworking that we just did, and then cut out. I thought it would be fun and different to do the bottom of the gores as scallops. So I've got a good size, like, I don't feel like doing anything that I'm supposed to be sewing on, so let's work on this project. That's what that is. Aw, thank you, Glitch. You guys are making me verklempt and hungry. I don't know what those have to do together, but it's been chat. You guys have been great today. I miss you when you're not around. I do notice that. I know that all the folks who've been hanging around for years, you guys are awesome, and the newcomers, you are equally differently awesome. But I'll be back on Wednesday at 3 p.m. and then Saturday and Sunday at 12 p.m. assuming that the 3 alien space cats don't cause an EMP. But alright, I'll be around, or I won't be around. On that note, TTFN, my friends. Okay, bye!